Welcome, everybody, to the Anti-Think Tank with our first episode of 2024! Hell yes!
Woo.
Our boy here in the first chair, Justin, would you like to take a very long-winded, introduction here for yourself?
I got AIDS.
Yeah, that's how the holidays went.
Got it.
Oh,
You
no,
got it.
for real though. No, I got walking pneumonia. So fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Santa Claus just comes.
This is going to be really bad for you when we get to the karaoke session later tonight.
Sweet Caroline.
Bop bop bop. Good times.
Sweet Caroline, I want to kill myself.
Bring the news in. Turn the Ford Focus key in the garage.
Ah, there he goes.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Beautiful. Ian, what about you? How was your little holiday break?
It was I had kind of the same Christmas experience I have every year. I get like really excited for stuff, but the only downside is that after it happens, I generally get a little sad afterwards. So I got really hyped up for Christmas, had a great time with all my family and friends and stuff. But the 5 days after that was just really low, and everything felt very slow and kind of sad. But obviously once January started back, I'm feeling pretty normal again, ready to get back into the swing of things, and I got new stuff to look forward to. Everything's cool.
Me and Ian, we're now both waiting for July for the new season of The Boys to come out.
Let's go, dude.
I got caught up on that show start to finish in 3-4 fucking days. That show got me so hooked.
Dude, I told you I'm not gonna recommend you trash, man. I'm not gonna be like you gotta try it, it's so good, and then it's just generic. Dude, it is amazing.
Homelander is pretty easily one of the best, if not the best villain I've seen in media of the past 20 fucking years. He is absurdly well written.
Dude, I genuinely think that, I know we mentioned this before, but Anthony Starr is have you seen him in interviews? He never breaks character.
Yeah, whenever there was one little YouTube short they put up where it's just literally the title's he never breaks character, and it was him just taking it and he goes, "Oh no, go on," and just puts the fucking smile no, that's just him. No, he's not acting anymore. Homelander's broken the fuck out.
Dude, for real.
If he had laser eyes, that man's dead.
Speaking of Homelander breaking out, I don't want to get into too many spoilers about The Boys itself. I just want to say that me and Ryan were both a little bit disappointed in season 3 of the show. But Ryan did say if it was a season of any other show, it would have been the best season of that show.
It was a quality drop, season 2 to season 3, but it's like I said, going from a 9 to a 6 or a 7, and so you gotta kind of put it in that mindset of it's bad for The Boys. That is absurdly high quality for any other show. With 5 being an average, a 6 is above average, a 7 is noticeably above average. And so season 3 is still really interesting. I did go back because we talked a little bit, you were talking about the head popping girl from season 2 not getting much to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm no, she's a massive part of season 3. And then I went back and went, oh, you meant that one.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. There was one, a completely different one that was a parody of 11 from Stranger Things that just never did anything in season 3.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of things that the show kind of drops the ball on, in my opinion. There's a couple of characters that it's for me, season 3. Die on your own time, Justin. It feels like season 3 is it feels like season 3 course corrects from season 2's ending for no reason. Normally when you course correct, it's because you did something wrong and you want to get the story back on track. But season 3 course corrects from a really great season 2, and I was just really confused. However, I have tons and tons of faith that season 4 is going to be a banger. I really do.
Yeah. In my opinion, there was no reason for the time skip between seasons 2 and 3. And the character regression in season 3 of a couple of characters, especially Starlight. Starlight annoyed the fuck out of me in season 3, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that the show just kind of like, oh no, she was in the right the whole time, felt like, I was sitting like, no the fuck she wasn't!
No, dude, like I watched the show with my parents, and which was an interesting idea. But in season 1, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, but we're into it
Sitting
now.
next to mom and dad during the urethral sounding Ant-Man scene.
Dude, no, like, cause, like, at this point we're just in it now. Like, we can't stop, so it's just kind of a thing. So whatever happens, happens. But, anyway, so in season 1, Starlight was most of our favorite characters. I believe the Deep was my favorite, like, season 2 onwards. But Starlight was me and Dad's favorite character in season 1, because she was like, I don't personally like Captain America, but she's kind of like what I want Captain America to be. She was very interesting, very complex. I find that her character has just kind of become less interesting as time has gone on, and I'm glad to see that you also feel the same.
Yeah, they keep doing the exact same story beats for her every single season. Like, and then finally in season 3, it kind of hit the tipping point where like, alright, you're just fucking retarded. Like, why are you quitting and getting rid of the one position that you have, like staying in the public image that keeps you and everybody you love safe from Homelander? Like, that is the one thing that has kept you alive so far. Why are you fucking quitting to virtue signal now?
It was so silly, dude. And like Homelander had already made it clear that like it doesn't really matter what she does. He's got her like he's got her. Like no matter what he does, her life is in his hands. And the moves that she made didn't really feel very smart. Like I was hoping for like a Light and L thing with like Starlight and Homelander, but no, like he's just toying with her, and the show does kind of endorse her dumb decisions, and it pissed me off. But anyway, maybe the show can like course correct in a right way this time. We'll see.
Like, I will say, season 3 did make Huey a lot better of a character. Like, I liked season 3 Huey a lot more than whiny Huey from seasons 1 and 2.
Absolutely,
like,
dude.
He
Absolutely.
finally... ironically enough, if there was a time for him to be whiny Huey, it was during season 3. Like, god damn it, man. I can't get a fucking W.
Yeah, no, season 3, like, he actually had an excuse. It's like, my girlfriend's mad at me. Superman is like an evil god. My best friend is injecting me with heroin. I don't know what to do.
Like, of all the fucking times for him to be like, you know what? Like, fuck this, man.
He actually
It's
grew
the
a
one
pair of
time he
balls this
actually grew a pair. I'm like, you know what? I would have understood this time, but good for you.
season. Yeah. And speaking of growing a pair, the Deep did not. The Deep receded. He's basically just a shell now.
Don't bring up shells around him. He might pop a boner. Like,
Oh my god, dude! My dad said after the Hero-gasm scene where he walked out with the Walmart bag full of an octopus, I said he is solidified as one of my top favorite fictional characters ever, and my dad said he was gonna send me in for psychological evaluation. Like, he does not get it at all.
like the Deep just like shimmying out pantsless, holding a Walmart bag with an octopus, going, don't you bring that up right now! As he gets into a fucking, like, what was it, like an old Nissan fucking...
I think it was like an old truck.
just like threw it in the passenger seat, trying to drive away.
Dude, it is so funny. Okay,
As the dude with the fucking, like, his only power is that his fucking dick is like Mr. Elastic, just running by on fire trying to beat his fucking cock out. I was like, what the fuck? What am I watching?
Dude, for anyone who hasn't seen the show, I don't know if this is like gonna make them want to watch it more or less, but we did our part. We did our part.
I don't know, Justin, you haven't fucking seen it.
I have not, no.
Have you seen like the memes with Homelander and stuff or anything, Justin?
I'm not even sure the fuck Homelander is.
What are you? Do you just not go on the internet?
Listen. All of my days are just spent, like, getting on the internet and just looking up shit that I'm interested in.
I mean, I understand, but, like...
He does have a scene in there where he's, like, talking about ocean liners, so maybe there's that.
There are some ocean liners, Justin. Come on, Justin!
What's it?
Boaty boats?
What is it even on?
Amazon.
Amazon Prime. It's essentially like it's the only superhero story that's been worth watching for the last like 5 years. It's only.
It's
3
also on
seasons.
piracy, which is how I did it.
It is. It's on watchanything.org.
I gotta censor all that shit out now.
Why?
You can't
sorry?
promote piracy.
Just in everyone on the
It's not
planet pirates.
That's not promoting piracy. That's saying that I committed piracy. Big difference.
I commit piracy.
You
every
shouldn't
day.
do piracy, then, guy at home. However, I stream all the time.
And as does like most people. Freaking, if you want to remove it, you can. But like, I don't understand why.
All right, move on.
It's
Alright,
just
so
a fucking joke.
Yeah, fine. Alright, it's just a joke. Never pirated. Arg. And moving on. The Boys is great. Glad you enjoyed it, Ryan. Great recommendation. Justin, check it out. Superheroes are very uninteresting most of the time these days. But stuff like that, and Invincible. Invincible has been amazing recently too, as well.
You finally checked it out?
Oh yeah, I'm fully caught up on season 2, episode 4.
Fantastic. I haven't watched any of season 2. I'm waiting for the second half of it to come out to like watch through the whole fucking thing. But I watched all of season 1 back when it first came out.
God.
And Robert Kirkman, you can tell his superheroes bad story, at least the comic book, was a lot more thought out than the original The Boys comic book. Because I tried to read through The Boys comic just because I need more, and it was so fucking bad.
Dude, no, the boys. So you know how I joke about how like Demon Slayer follows the same thing. Like, oh, he wakes up, fights a demon, the arc is over, he goes and gets a hospital bed, and then it recycles.
Yeah, that was just The Boys. Like The Boys was literally like, oh, we need to like beat this guy, and superheroes are fucking awful. So let's inject ourselves with superhero juice and go beat up like superheroes. But it's okay because this guy had a hamster up his ass.
So he's weird, so we get to kill him. And then the show is just like, alright. This is one of the only times where rejecting the source material of something and doing your own thing has actually, like, kind of panned out for the better.
Yeah, like, the Boys TV show, probably like a solid 8 or 9. The Boys comic, like a 3. Like, it was...
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Whereas with Invincible, from what I understand, it's following the comic book fairly closely.
Yeah, like, pretty much point to point so far.
Yeah.
With, like, one exception of, like, in season 1, during, like, the tower scene where Invincible goes, like, fuck you, Dad, I'm going to the tower, and I'm helping this guy out to fight against the rich guy, all on my own. And he flies down there, and then fucking Battle Beast shows up with a hammer, it's like, you fucked up.
Dude, I've never seen the internet like love a completely one-dimensional character as much as Battle Beast. Bro showed up, killed half the cast, like wounded everyone, and was like, "All right, I'm gonna leave now."
All right, this place just doesn't interest me. All of you guys are way too fucking weak. But I got money. I didn't come here for money. I came here for battle, and frankly, the only one that even tried to put up a fight, I just bent in half.
Freaking the main character, I just stomped into the ground, and it wasn't even a challenge. So yeah, no, that's freaking great. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Marvel and DC have fumbled the bag. They've become professional bag fumblers over the last like 4 years. So Invincible and The Boys, and for me personally, My Hero Academia are the only things like worth checking out.
Like, the Deep had a better hold on the fucking octopus Walmart bag than Marvel and DC have had for years.
Dude, wait, speaking of DC, like, did you guys see this? I didn't even see it, but did you guys see how unbelievably terrible Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom ended up?
I didn't even bother. I don't watch cape shit, really. Like, it hit Endgame, and then I was like done with it. I'll occasionally watch a Spider-Man movie or some shit.
Oh yeah, I understand. Well, even by those standards, it's even worse than that. Like, it's so bad. Like I said, I didn't see it, but I generally kept up with most superhero things until like 6 months ago, where I was like, man, I am like 21 years old. I am wasting my life on this garbage. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time on something I'm not enjoying. So I haven't watched anything Marvel in a bit, and I don't plan to unless they get their stuff together. And they're not gonna get their stuff together because their main villain actor just raped a bunch of people or something. I don't know. So
What the fuck?
yeah, no, like, freaking that. Okay,
We're not just going past that. What the fuck?
No, you know, Kang the Conqueror, the main antagonist, the main villain in Marvel right now.
No, I don't keep up with Marvel shit at all.
Okay, well the two like most popular Marvel villains are Thanos and Kang. Kang is like he's trying to be the last creature at the end of time, so he builds a time machine and does a bunch of stuff. He's the actor Jonathan Majors, who has played the character for 3 years. We're literally just about to enter like his arc. Like all the setup is done, and the next movies are going to actually like start paying it off. Like this is his Infinity War moment. And then the actor, like I think he like I don't want to spread misinformation, but it has something to do with abuse or sexual abuse, something like that. Long story short, everyone hates him now, and Marvel dropped him. And W fans, L Marvel, rest in peace, Marvel.
All right. This all changed in March 2023. On March 25th, 2023, Majors was arrested on assault and harassment charges after his then girlfriend, Grace Jabari, accused him of assaulting her in a private car after she took his phone to read a text from another woman. She claimed that he fractured her finger when he took his phone away, and that after she tried to follow him leaving the car, he hit her on the back of the head, forced her back in, and cut her behind her right ear. Majors denied assaulting Jabari and claimed she was the aggressor. Jabari was subsequently arrested, but charges against her were later dropped.
Claimed she was
Major's
the aggressor.
trial on 4 misdemeanor counts took nearly 2 weeks. Jabari testified that he was often violent and abusive during the 2-year relationship, saying that Majors in an explosive rage would scream at her, scold her, and even throw things at her. She indicated that the March 2023 incident was the culmination of a long history of abuse. But it may have been an audio recording that did Majors in. The state offered into evidence a recording of Majors in which he commands Jabari to treat him as Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King treated their husbands. I'm a great man. A great man. I am doing great things, Majors said. The woman that supports me, the one I support, needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices. The jury may have heard this and concluded that Majors was a misogynistic narcissist. He was convicted of 2 accounts of harassment and assault. The jury acquitted him of 1 count of intentional assault in the 3rd degree and 1 count of aggravated harassment in the 2nd degree. His sentencing is scheduled for February 6th and faces up to a year in prison. Okay. All caught up now.
Okay, so I think the goofiest part was when he said, what was it that he said? He said that she was the aggressor. Like, how do you say that in court? It's like, yeah, I hit her on the back of the head with a brick. It hurt my hand wee bad.
No, you don't understand. Like, she was walking away from me, which really kind of angered me. And that's an emotional attack, so I had to take the crowbar, beat her over the side of the head, and drag her into my Ford Focus.
Like, you don't understand. Like, she said that, like, I was playing Angry Birds, and she told me to, like, put my phone down. So I pulled a bit of a John Lennon special on her, you feel me? Had to hit her with that Cynthia special.
We were driving home, I asked her if she wanted to go to Taco Bell or Wendy's, and she said Zaxby's, and so I had to drive the car in front of the train tracks and just park it there for 10 minutes, and just really hold her in place. Waited for the train to come by and then accelerated forward to let her know what I could do at any moment. It's power dynamics, people. You gotta have that Sigma male mindset.
I'm gonna be honest, this the stuff he did in real life is way more like villainous than the stuff he actually did in the movies. They should have you know what? Wait. For his character in the MCU, they should have just filmed the stuff they should have just filmed the stuff he did IRL, like in real life, and put that in the movies.
Oh, we were talking about The Boys. There's definitely going to be a reference to this in The Boys, just like there was of all those celebrities who decided to sing Imagine during COVID.
Oh my god. Dude, that's why
one of the superheroes is going to have a fucking assault charge in court or some shit.
Oh, dude. Like, that's why we need, The Boys and South Park. Like, they're the 2 biggest beacons of, like, actually good satire. Like, aside from all of the terrible satire out there, we need a few good satirical stories to work. Good stuff though. Rest in peace the MCU. Rest in peace DC. Long live the only two good superhero properties. And moving on.
Yeah. So the Epstein client list is supposed to drop later today.
Let's go!
That's a hell of a transition.
Freaking Happy New Year. Here's 200 new pedos. Yay. Woo, can't wait.
We're starting off 2024 just right. Everyone you know is a pedophile.
They were all on Little St. James. Jeffrey hit him with that day pass. He gives him a flash pass from Six Flags. Cut to the front of the line. Oh my god. Okay, I need to slow down. I'm breaking out my best Epstein material too early.
And so we talked a little bit before we all right, we'll hold off for the episode on Jeffrey Epstein and all that shit. So what fucking names do you guys think are gonna pop up on there?
Okay, before we go ahead and start this, I would like to say this is before anyone calls us plagiarists, plagiarists and stuff. Moist Critical did do a similar thing where he was like, "All right, guys, let's figure out who's on the Epstein client list." But let's be honest, like, I don't think he owns that idea. Like, it's just something you kind of want to do with your buddies. Let's just put that out there.
I didn't even know he fucking did it. We're recording on January 2nd at 5:40 p.m. So, you know.
Listen, the only difference is after all this is said and over with, we're gonna have bingo cards ready. See if we're right.
What happens if we win bingo? What happens?
You get a fast pass.
I don't want to play anymore.
They reopen Little St. James and give you a flashback. I'm done.
That was the most fucked up joke I've said in a while.
Yeah, no, that was bad, buddy. That was bad. Like, you're starting off the new year with like a flash pass to hell. Like, I'm gonna be completely real with you. That was bad. Regardless, I guess we can just go around in a circle and one person gives someone they really think is gonna be on there, and the other two will give like a percentage, I guess, of how much they think the likelihood is or something. If you want to do it like that.
All right. I'll start off. I think Justin Roiland's definitely going to end up on there.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Is he quite was he like old enough at the time to really go?
Yeah. How old is Justin Roiland? Like, he was influential for years in the animation industry, and yeah, he's 43 years old.
Okay, no,
they only got Epstein. Yeah, they only got Epstein like 6 years ago. So.
Okay, Roiland, I'm gonna go like a solid 65%.
I'm going 70.
All right, damn. What about Dan Harmon, guys? Dan Harmon, he co-wrote Rick and Morty with him. Got a couple allegations against him. You guys know him?
I'll probably go like a 50-50 on that one.
Yeah, I agree with that. 50-50.
All right. What about you, Justin?
Tom Hanks.
110%. Absolutely. He has always creeped me out.
It's something with the eyes.
It is.
It's the sunken in naked.
Don't get me wrong. Like, he's a great actor, but I would not be surprised if his name pops up on this fucking list.
He smiles without his eyes. There's no smile in the eyes. It's just kind of like a soulless stare.
That is the truest thing I've ever heard. He smiles without the eyes. That is so true. Oh my god. Like, he makes the mouth movement, but there's nothing behind it. There's nothing, like, there. It's
like how that one actor played the Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. Like, he smiles, but there's nothing in the eyes to indicate that he's actually happy.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
No, definitely, dude. Like, yeah, Tom Hanks, I'll track it back a little bit. I'm gonna go 85%, personally.
I'll go 80 on him. I'll throw the easy one out for everybody, that just to get this one out of the way. Dan the Man Schneider.
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just make sure that we get that name out there. Like, yeah, he was definitely out there and on there.
Dan, if you want a TV show, go with the flow, Snyder. Dan the Man. Dan's on there. Yeah, no. Like, he looked, all of the, like, literally hundreds of hours of footage of him being weird around the actors. Like, you guys know that he actually, managed to escape all that, and he's, like, writing scripts in Hollywood again now, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. And if this goes out and he is on there, this may be what we finally need to get him behind bars.
Yeah. Good old Dan, you want to show that's great? Now let me watch you masturbate, Shriner.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
That one went a bit further than mine did, but all right.
it's Dan fucking Schneider. Do you think that like, there's no limit I could go to that would go as far as he did, okay?
All right. Dan's on there. Dan's done. Bill Cosby, what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, he's
He's
there.
on there, definitely.
Yeah, he's there. He was there.
Um,
We're getting the easy ones out of the way early and just moving it forward.
here's a bit of a curveball here, boys. Jared Leto.
Okay.
He's running like a cult thing right now, isn't he? Like, he's definitely
He's
on there.
definitely on there.
Okay. I was
The moment that man mailed a dead rat to one of his co-stars as he was trying to play the Joker, like, I knew that something was wrong with him. Like, he needs to go.
and he needs to go. Just toss him behind bars. I don't even care what he did. Please just put him in prison. Wait, is that thing I'm not supposed to do?
No, you didn't call for violence against him.
Yeah, you didn't call for
Not
a whole.
yet.
You didn't call for a whole group of people against him. So
Just wait.
You didn't say to
and that's getting out.
now censor that one.
I did not. But I did say I wanted a. I did say I wanted a man named Frederick to.
Alrighty.
All right, Justin, we're done. We're done. We're done inciting interesting acts. Jared Leto. I thought he was young, but he's actually like almost in his 50s or something. So yeah, he was there. He was on the island.
All right. Let's see.
What do you guys think about Joe Rogan?
I actually don't think Joe Rogan was on there.
I don't think so either.
I'd give that like 20%. Like 20% at the most.
Dude, he's one of those actors that I don't understand why I don't like. I have no reason to dislike him, but I just see him. I don't know.
The dude's funny
I
as
do
hell.
No, he's funny and he does let the people on his show talk. I totally get that. I don't know. He's always kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, but he's probably not on the island. Like definitely not.
I'm giving him like a 20% because he does work in the entertainment industry and is like fairly well known. Just to make sure like I have that legal thing. Like gave it the 20%, still called it.
He's on the card. Oh wait, you guys know? Oh wait, okay. So you guys know how every bingo card has a free space in the middle?
Yeah.
Who's our free space? Like
Harvey Weinstein.
Okay. Harvey's our free space.
Should that be him?
So
or
the Weinstein or Bill Clinton?
should that be him, or should it
It's
be
like one
like
of the
someone
two.
we absolutely know for a fact, like Bill Clinton? Like
We know Harvey Weinstein and Bill Clinton were both there. Like we know that for a fucking fact.
And don't we know that Prince Andrew was there?
It's heavily. It's like 98% he was there. It's just not confirmed like Weinstein and Clinton.
Okay. Yeah. All right, sounds good. I've noticed we're not doing any women. There's got to be like 1 or 2 women that were there.
Ellen DeGeneres.
I hate her so much. I got to be real.
Yeah, like
Like-
Ellen, probably there.
Like it had like for anyone who wants to like decry anything, it has nothing to do with anything like that. I just like everything that came out about her being so awful and rude to everyone in her life. Like I just can't stand people with like privileged positions who feel the right to like shit on their like underlings.
You can't look me in the eye or I fire you and ruin your career.
That was it. She said that her like the people who brought her coffee and stuff couldn't look her in the eye, right?
Yeah, like if you brought her coffee, you're not supposed to look her in the eye. Like that's so fucked up.
That's so weird, dude. Oh my god. Wait,
Like, that's why I believe that she blinked sideways. Like she's got to be like a lizard person and wants to hide the fucking secret. Like there's no fucking way that eye contact sets you off that much.
Speaking of lizard eyes, where were you thinking about good old the Zuckman? Marcus.
I don't know.
I don't think he went to the island for the simple fact that I think he has his own shit set up elsewhere. Like, he's a multi-billionaire. I don't think that he ends up on the island because I think that he's...
What, Mom?
I think his fetishes are more in line with like computers and like weird shit like that, not like illegally weird shit, you know?
Yeah.
I can feel that.
Basically, I think he's a creep. I don't think that he's like a child molester.
No, he's just very socially awkward.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know. I'm gonna go 30%. We're gonna see. I don't think it's as likely as some other ones. What about?
Yeah, I'll give it a 25%.
What about old Elon?
40.
I gave it a
40.
30.
Yeah, like it's interesting. Like Paul, like as far as that goes, I definitely am more or less split down the middle on Elon. I mean, it wouldn't break my heart if he was on there though. Like he has the mind of a 9-year-old like Xbox Call of Duty player. I'm gonna be honest.
How we feel about
I give it the 40%. I give it the 40% that he was on there, and another 10% that PayPal was the thing that was used to like pay for the travel tickets and everything like that.
All right. How do we feel about Tom Kenny?
What? No way, dude. Like 15%, bro. Come on. Alright, did he do something weird?
No, I'm just okay. So I look at Tom.
I just don't. See
I look at Tom Kenny the same way I look at Tom Hanks, where it's like he don't look like he could do anything bad, but then like it'll be a shocker if it happens.
You'd think that the Ice King and SpongeBob SquarePants did that shit. I've looked into this guy. Like, Ice King is still my favorite character of all fucking time. I know who Tom Kenny is. I've looked at his interviews. He doesn't look like a bad guy.
Yeah, okay, but Justin is kind of cooking though. Like we do have to accept the fact that there could be some really, really like people that we really like on there. If Tom Kenny was on there, like him, Jack Black, or Terry Crews, I would just kill myself. I'd lose all faith in humanity.
Yeah, like especially Terry Crews.
Oh, especially Terry
Dude,
Crews.
If Terry Crews is on there, I lose all faith in humanity.
Dude, like I saw him speak one time.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. If Terry Crews is on there, the list is a fucking lie.
Dude, if Terry's on
I
there,
have more faith in Terry than I do in that list.
dude, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say something that I think we can all three agree with. If Terry's on there, we kill ourselves live. We kill ourselves live. All three together.
No.
We're doing. I'm doing it. I can't handle it, bro.
Okay, put down the gun. I'm not joining you in on this.
Okay, well then you guys have to record it then, because I'm not living in a world where
I'm not making a fucking snuff film for you.
It wouldn't be. Who would watch that for like weird purposes? It's so sad. Who would want to watch me die? Down in the comments below.
Leave a like and a subscribe if you want to see Ian kill himself.
This got really weird.
No,
Leave a suggestion down below.
We do it on like Patreon, like different tiers. Like for $5, like I like eat celery really slow. For like $50, I just murder myself with a shotgun. Oh my god!
No, it has to be a higher thing than 50. Somebody would pay 50. Do like 50,000. You jump in front of a train.
You guys would probably pay 50. Like that's not that much.
Disclaimer: this is not an actual thing. We're not going to set up a Patreon that will, price of what way Ian will die. All right.
Disclaimer: Terry Crews, please don't diddle kids. I will kill myself. Just to make that clear, do I have to spell it out? All right. Terry's fine.
While we're thinking about it, let's think about.
Like I said, if Terry Crews is on the list is just a lie. Like I don't believe it if he's on.
All right, let's put some more names to this list. I want to look at more like at musicians, right?
Okay.
Because musicians,
all of them.
Musicians seem to be like the biggest category here. That is the biggest red flag for me. Like, who's the guy? Robin Thicke.
Oh my god, dude, yes, 100%.
Yeah, I can see him be on that list.
Dude, Blurred Lines is literally a song about giving women like roofies and then raping them, and he played it in front of millions of people at the music awards. Like, I don't understand how that happened and no one like talked about it. It was so weird. What an absolute weirdo. Yeah, Robin Thicke, he was on the list.
Not even like a percentage of like 98. He's on there. He's on there.
Yeah, he's on there. Let's see.
Ian's like, if he's not on there, the list is a lie.
The list would be a lie. My heart would break if like, it's not Ringo. Ringo didn't have the balls.
No, I don't think Ringo Starr would be on there.
You gotta have courage to go to Little St. James. Ringo would be like, oh, I don't want to go, I'm scared.
What if it turns out that fucking John Lennon was on there, like, before he fucking died?
Oh, dude,
Just
no.
another star next to his name for why we can all fucking hate him.
Dude, like, that's the thing. Like, whatever happens with this list, there's gonna be one that's gonna ruin a big iconic thing. Like, one name is gonna ruin the Beatles or SpongeBob or, like, I don't know, like The Office, like Steve Carell. Like, one big thing people love is gonna be completely ruined, and it sucks.
What if it ends up being like Todd Howard or some shit?
I'd see it.
I could see it. Rip Todd, you're on there, bud.
The fast pass just works.
it just works.
All right, Todd's like a 40% for me.
40% to Todd Howard is crazy.
I'm just gonna toss it. No, it's the power of suggestion, boys. You guys, like, you know that the power of suggestion works bad on me when it comes to you two. Like, it always has. And it doesn't really happen with anyone else. With anyone else, I'm like, I'll have to think about it. But when you guys say something, I'm like, yeah, boys, let's go.
If it, like, I'll add one more to the if he's on there, I die stage. Robin Williams. If Robin Williams
Oh my
somehow
God.
ends up on there, like,
No.
I just die. Like, I will myself into the afterlife.
Dude, that would suck.
Dude,
Oh
that
my
would
God.
suck. That'd be fucking terrible.
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely not him. Any other comedians, guys? Like Chris Farley, I don't think's on there.
Nah, Chris
Really?
Farley.
I don't think Bill Burr would be on there. Bill Burr would probably, like, they avoided getting him there just because he's too much of a loose cannon to shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
No, like, if he went, he would have gone for a comedy sketch. Yeah, I get on the island, and there's a bunch of kids. I'm like, what's going on?
What the fuck is this one? Just running around, like, touching people. What the fuck's going on?
Dude,
Dude,
hold
somebody
up.
get your fucking son! He keeps, like, eyeballing me. Creepy fucking thing.
Little St. James, more like, finish the joke, Ryan. Finish the joke, please.
No,
Go.
go.
Okay, fine. Wait, a Little St. James, more like a little, a kid touches, am I right there? Ah! I did not have a good
You
joke in the
disappoint
chamber.
me.
Now
I'm
that
sorry.
now that we're talking about comedians, I guarantee it. Jeffrey Dunham's gonna be there.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
The Dunham.
Oh, Dunham? Ah!
Oh, Jeff Dunham, okay. It sounded like you said Jeffrey
No, I'm
Dahmer.
sorry, Jeffrey Dunham. I know it's called. I know his name's Jeff Dunham, but I like to put the Jeffrey in there.
I'm mixed. I don't think that Jeff Dunham's on there. Granted, I'm not too big into Jeff Dunham. I just don't know enough about him to think that he would be on Pedophile Island.
Can we stop for a
I'm gonna
moment?
go-
Let's just stop for a moment and realize something here. Like we're in a time in our lives right now where we're trying to
Yeah.
just speculate celebrities being on a pedophile island. Like
Well,
it's
We're
starting
kind of in like the darkest time.
it's starting to fucking hit me right now.
Yeah, it hit me whenever it first came out that there was a pedophile island, that we were just living in the dystopia. Like, you're kind of like 8 years too late,
I
dude.
mean, like I can imagine like some big ass like politician having something like this or whatever, but like the fact that we have a possibility of this island not only existing, but that celebrities have been here.
I just assumed from the beginning of my life, like, I don't know, maybe like when I was younger, I heard about a big scandal. I've always just had this disconnect where I love art, but I accept the possibility that any of these big Hollywood actors are monsters, I guess. So,
Like, I think Sarah Silverman's definitely been there.
I'm gonna go with like a solid 105.
I'm gonna go with a solid 95 on that one.
You know, like, Louis C.K., I think he's fucked up. There was that masturbation incident, but I think that that's, like, the extent of his problems. Like, I don't think he's actually been to Pedophile Island. I think he's just a chronic masturbator.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Louis is like a 60 for me. Dave Chappelle's probably like a 10%. I don't think Dave was there.
Yeah, I don't think Dave Chappelle's been there. Like, he lands in the same tier as Bill Burr, and that if he ends up there, it's to make fun of the fucking place.
All right, guys, how about this? Out of all the comedians, can we expect anyone from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour? To remind you guys on who that is Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Larry the Cable Guy, and Ron White.
Larry the Cable Guy would be funny just because like watching Cars would be a trip. like, like dag.
Hi kids, I'm Tomato. Get in the bag.
Get her done.
Bro said get in the bag.
His third accent is fake, right? So imagine he gets to the island, and he's like, "Hey there, kids, get her done. Get back in my truck."
Oh my dude, no, like the idea of his voice is changing mid sentence. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Speaking of Cars, what about Owen Wilson?
No, I don't think he would.
There's no way.
Nah.
I like Owen Wilson.
I do too.
I think he's fine.
Wow.
We all said no. He's gonna be in fucking capital letters.
No, like, the one. Why do I feel like it's the ones that we don't think are going to be on there? They're going to be at the top. Yeah. Oh god.
All right.
Freaking I do want to mention real quick. What was his name? So I know we like Robert Downey Jr. a lot these days, but he was like one of the most hated like people on the planet.
Yeah,
while.
if he went there, it was during his drug phase. Yeah, like I'm giving him a good like 40% just because of that drug phase.
Before the Elton John
40%.
music video.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 second. I'm getting a call, and it's not important. All right, Jeffrey.
Fucking Downey Jr. calling him.
Downey Jr. calling me like, hey, listen, I am not only Iron Man, I am behind the iron bars. Okay, Downey.
They have
Jr.'s
put
going
me
up.
behind the Iron Curtain.
Please and help.
Oh wait. I know that this doesn't mean anything to Justin, but freaking Ryan. What about George R.R. Martin?
Dude, have you seen the way that man writes some fucking scenes? I give it like a 75.
Okay, I actually got into a conversation with this with my sister because we both read all of the A Song of Ice and Fire and we've watched all of Game of Thrones. I think I am fully of the belief that as an author, you can write whatever you want and go anywhere in the story that you want.
Yeah, definitely. But I just think that the way he writes, it's kind of like Stephen King writing The Child Orgy. Like, there's certain things where it's like, oh yeah, you definitely.
You were on the island, weren't you? Like, dude, no.
You can blame cocaine all you fucking want, Mr. King, but we know.
No, I love George R.R. Martin, but like the second A Song of Ice and Fire starts, it's like, all right, Game of Thrones, most popular show in the world, and he's talking about this 13-year-old's nipples for like 45 minutes. Okay, I don't really like that. That's a little strange. It's a little weird. So yeah, George is on there.
Yeah, I liked the fucking show up until the final season. So, oh, fuck it, I'll buy like the box set of the books. Sat down, was gonna read the books for the first time, and then opened it up and was like, oh no.
Oh, okay. So you're like a dick man, aren't you? You like take your dick out and stuff, don't you? That's. I'm gonna go non-specific.
Oh yeah,
with it.
another guy. Like I put it like probably 85% is George Takei.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
From Star Wars, from Star Trek.
Yeah, George Takei. That guy's definitely been to the fucking island.
Oh, hello.
What did he do? Oh, hello. What do you do?
It's just him. Like, have you looked at his Twitter? He's a massive fucking asshole. And he talks about, like, at one point he talked about, like, the positive effects of gay men getting with underage boys. Like, he's a pedophile.
Oh my god.
Like,
Dude. Yeah, no, like, that's weird. I love Star Trek. Damn it, Sulu. Why? There's just an unreleased episode of Star Trek where he's like, oh, Captain, I was thinking I could go on vacation. Where are you going, Mr. Sulu? Well, you see.
Sulu, why are we taking a pit stop here at this random planet? Well, you see, Klingon bussy is next level.
This Klingon bussy is hitting quite different, Captain. Oh my god. I'm a Christian, and I do not want to have to explain this conversation to God one day. I really don't, dude.
Saint Peter just like, all right, so before you go in, you gotta have to explain all your sins. So,
one time I talked to...
Start from the top.
Start from the top, okay. It all started when I met a man named Ryan. And things went...
The corruption began.
And then before that, I was going to mass every Sunday. After that, it was just George Takei fan fiction every night. Like, it just got worse. So
Another one I don't think is on there is Ricky Gervais, like talking about comedians, because he went to the fucking was it the Oscars and just outright called out everybody there. It's just like, I know he was your friend, I don't care.
dude, I don't know. That could be like him covering up, trying to like get the scent off.
It could be. I said I don't think. I give it 20% because it could be one of those self-report things.
Okay, yeah, Ricky, I'm gonna go 15% for that one. 15 or 20, definitely. Let's just go ahead and go through the Jimmys. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. What percentage we feeling?
Jimmy Fallon more than Kimmel.
I am the exact opposite. I'm 95 Kimmel, like 75 Fallon.
I like how they're still both like, yeah, they were on there.
I was like, whoa, dude, like they were still both.
Whoa, dude, they're still on there, but like, give one the extra 10% here.
Dude, no.
He has some plausible deniability.
No, for real. Rip both the way. What about some of the older hosts? Weren't there some like older talk show hosts like Jay Leno and shit?
Yeah, Jay Leno is like, I don't really know much about him, so I can't really
David
say.
Letterman.
Letterman, there's some weird stuff about him. He was kind of mean to some people, but I don't know if there's any like weird stuff like this.
Yeah, Letterman, I think he's just a bit of an asshole. Like,
yeah,
I don't think that he was on the island. I think he was just a dickhead, or is just a dickhead. He's still alive.
yeah, I can see that. I don't think Letterman was there. Where y'all feeling about Donatello Trump?
It's actually very strange with Donald Trump because it's like he's in the flight logs as traveling on Epstein's plane, but it's like to New York.
Okay.
And nowhere at the time, and Trump like cooperated with the law whenever he first got caught, and like everything shows that Trump like didn't know what the fuck was going on when Epstein figured out what's going on with Epstein and like worked with the law. So, but he's still like a rich and powerful person who was connected to him. So I give it like a 35%.
Yeah, that you're right. That one's definitely more complicated than the other ones, because like for him, there could have literally just been like some like business dealings. Though then you get into the idea of like, how could you know him and not know what was going on?
Yeah, but like it's rich financier and rich New York businessman. They probably just were like in the same circles and shit.
Yeah.
And so like occasionally like there's photos with like Trump and him and photos and like, yeah, they're two rich New Yorkers. Of course they're gonna be at the same fucking party together.
Yeah, so he's got a little bit of a wall behind on that one. Yeah.
It's one of those difficult things where like you can never be 100% sure unless somebody like has video of him stepping off the plane like, oh, hello 10-year-old girl.
Like I think that regardless of what happens, he's going to be mentioned in some documents. But yeah, like we don't have enough evidence on that one.
Yeah.
Anyone you want to mention, Justin? We can also end this segment whenever you guys want.
Dude, the more names we say, the more people we can put in the fucking tags and title. Like,
right?
I don't know. I think I'm out of guesses.
What about John Goodman? I love John Goodman.
All right, let's get some congressmen out there.
You guys have fun. I don't know much about politics. I only know about weeb shit.
I don't either, honestly.
Well, then
No, there's probably a couple that we can point to and like you'll know and like, oh yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Like Matt Gaetz. I think Matt Gaetz has definitely been.
Who?
This fucking guy here. I'll send a picture of him and you'll like immediately recognize him. So, he's already had massive allegations about underage shit brought up against him. And, like, it's almost, like, irrefutable type shit, so... It's like, yeah, he's been on the island.
Okay. Where'd you send it?
It's, loading up. My upload speed is worse than Justin's, and so it's taking 50 seconds to upload a fucking image.
That's fine. There we go. Oh, yeah, he was there.
Like,
Oh,
that
definitely,
guy,
yeah.
Just look at him. What? You know what? What's he saying in this picture? He's got his mouth open. What's he saying?
He's saying he was
He's gotta be saying
there.
something.
I don't know.
He's like, I was there.
I'd do it again, and none of you could stop me.
Also, Epstein isn't dead. He just drops that bombshell.
As he's getting pulled away, he's still in Florida.
Oh man. All right, yeah, he was probably there. Trying to think of what about Hillary?
Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she probably went. Like, with the amount of times her husband went, she probably, like, well, there's gotta be something to this, right?
Oh my god. She just had no idea.
Like, she had no clue what was going on. And then, like, that one image of her stepping into a poor person's house for the first time. She's like, wait, what? This is what's going on?
Oh, okay, yeah, so Hillary went, she didn't know what was going on, but she did go. Toss her in prison. Rip to a real one, I suppose.
Have you guys seen that image of her looking at a poor person's house for the first time?
No.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's
Like, she looks afraid.
that kind of.
Here.
Wait, let me see. She has the stance of a bracken.
Good lord.
She's just standing at the edge of the hallway. Her eyes are wide. Like, you live like this?
How could you? Oh my gosh. Wait a second, let me I'm trying to find a gif real quick. There was a scene from Family Guy where they predicted that Bill Clinton was going to be on the island, and I've been trying to find it for years, but it's just a bunch of girls like playing spin the bottle in like high school, and like they're like, oh, like you wore a Bill Clinton costume, and he goes, yeah, costume, and then he like spins the bottle. So Bill's going down. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like that Kevin Spacey dude. Like, Family Guy also just called it. Yeah, he does that.
Wait, what does
Like, we all know it.
What does Seth MacFarlane know that we don't? Like, wait. That's actually kind of disturbing. Like, does Seth just know everyone already on the list? Is Seth on the list?
I think through. Eventually, when you know that many pedophiles and know that they're pedophiles, I start having to wonder how you know they're pedophiles.
Yeah, no. Seth, I'm going 45% on Seth.
Yeah, I'll match you on that 45%. I don't think that he's like into that shit, but I think that there's like he knows too much.
He has to go. He knew too much. What about you, Justin?
Like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think he didn't do anything, but he knows.
He knows. My God. Freaking. I hope Matt and Trey aren't on there. From South Park.
Nah, I don't think they would.
They're probably fine.
South Park usually makes fun of fucking everything, but like there was no to very little Epstein shit on South Park. All I'm saying.
They're clearly avoiding something. Yeah, probably,
You know.
probably not them though. They're probably fine. I think we've been through most of the big ones, guys. I guess.
What about Goku? Do we think that Goku's been there?
I think he's a pure soul. I think no. If he found out what was going on,
It's the fucking Kame house. It's the fucking Kame house. Epstein walks out dressed as Master Roshi.
Can we acknowledge the fact that as much as I love Master Roshi as a character, the shit that he has done in that show does qualify him to like be on the list.
Like,
homie is
I
going
mean,
down.
the first thing that he told Goku in Dragon Ball is, "All right, I'll train you. Bring me that underage girl's panties."
You're not even like, that's not even a joke. That's literally just what is in the story.
That's just like the script. Akira Toriyama, what the fuck? You saying some shit? Old man on a tiny island that collects little girls' things? Did you know?
Toriyama knew. He knew. And he's just...
Toriyama's on the list!
Toriyama's on the list. The next show he's writing is also all the cast as children. He's on the island. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. You were a real one. Oh my god. Freaking dude, like if Goku did find out what was going on the island, he would not have stood for it. He would have immediately thrown up and then blown up everyone on the island, including the victims.
He would have slowly realized that he brought Gohan there one time.
No, dude, no.
Just like everything else, he just put his child in danger.
Bill Clinton's just over there like, oh, this one's got a tail. this one's a Saiyan.
Oh, a minority, huh?
Stop! Just stop! Oh my god! Freaking Bill Cosby, dude! Freaking zip zappa doo wop. We gotta. Okay, I'm done. We've got.
Turns out Raditz was showing up to like blow up the island, not because he was conquering the Earth, just because he knew what was going on. Kakarot, you have to listen.
They shouldn't have killed Raditz.
He's not who you think.
They should not have killed Raditz. Raditz knew all along, dude. Oh my god. Freaking...
All I'm saying is that the moment that, Goku sacrificed himself to kill Raditz, Piccolo immediately kidnapped his son and took him into the woods.
For like 40 episodes, dude. Oh my god. Okay. It's taking a little 2-break week from the podcast, other than Justin being sick, like, it's yielded very good results. We're really cooking tonight, boys. We did good. Rest in peace, freaking Akira Toriyama. You were a real one. Let's be honest, there's a lot of manga authors that were on the island.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're probably their own island set up somewhere
Dude,
that's just completely.
They have an island. They have an island. It's called Japan.
There's like it's probably like that island from Summertime Render or some shit, like the tiny fucking island that nobody fucking knows about.
Dude, from Summertime Rendering.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's got its own lore. Dude, like, oh my gosh. Freaking, what's his name? Kota Hirano from Hellsing Ultimate. He's on there. Akira Toriyama. Just, all of these people who've made some of these ecchi series, like, they were all there. I choose to believe that Epstein...
Like, I don't think...
Wait, go on.
I don't think that the woman who made Full Metal is on there, just because, like, there's zero inclinations throughout her storytelling to even suggest that. Dragon Ball, there's some suggestions here and there where you're like, Mr. Toriyama, what the fuck?
Are you okay? This is a little strange. No, but yeah, Hiromu Arakawa is fine. Sugumi Oba from Death Note's fine, but yeah, there's definitely some weirdos. Freaking, I think I've gotten most of the big ones. Bound to be like what's his name? Obviously some big businessmen that we don't know about are on there. Like, let's be honest, it's gonna be mostly like big businessmen and big politician that we don't already know.
All I'm saying is that Reggie from Nintendo retired or left Nintendo right as the Epstein shit hit.
Not Reggie, dude.
Anyone but Reggie.
Anyone but Reggie. He made my childhood, and apparently a lot of others. Rest in peace, Reggie, dude. Reggie was on there. I'll be honest, like, he looks like a melted car seat. Like, I adore Reggie, dude. Reggie's on the island.
We've avoided saying like Bill Gates, but at the same time,
do we even have to say it?
We know.
In our heart of hearts. George Clooney? He's always been weird to me. George Clooney, Charlie Sheen. I'll just rapid fire a few. George Clooney was there. Charlie Sheen was there. Ryan Reynolds, probably not. 20%.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds like 20, 25%. Yeah, Charlie Sheen definitely like probably like 89.
I hate him, and I don't really know why. He just seems evil.
The only thing that I liked from Charlie Sheen was the Scary Movie franchise, and that was mostly because of the other actors in it.
Oh yeah, I'm actually in the exact same boat that you are on that. Dude is just like 2.5 Men is the cringiest shit I've ever seen. I couldn't make it through like 2 episodes.
If there's one like scene from 2.5 Men that I actually enjoyed, and it was like, I feel like we're forgetting something. Well, if you got it, it's not important, and it just cuts back to the kid in the rain.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
Like, that's the one fucking thing that I actually enjoyed from that entire show's run.
Why does it take child abuse to make us laugh? What's wrong with us?
Look, children being abused can be a bit funny.
As this episode has apparently confirmed. All right. Freaking. Oh my god. I feel like there's part of the human psyche that.
You at home, if you want to be a stand-up comic, just go into the audience and slap a child.
Pull a bit of a William Smith. But
Will Smith would be so like if the child stood up and beat the shit out of you on stage.
Oh my god. Anyway, I feel like this episode kind of confirms something about the human psyche. That, like, you get to a point where you get so disenchanted with some of the evil people in the world that you have to, like, kind of, like, joke about it and get into, like, humor just to make yourself feel better. Because some of this stuff makes me so uncomfortable that, like, I have to do stuff like this.
That's why I have a kind of dark sense of humor. Like, there's so much fucked up shit in the world. If I don't laugh at it, I'm just gonna sit there like, oh yeah, there was a pedophile island.
Yeah. Like,
Fuck.
Like, have you ever...
And nobody died.
Yeah, like, have either you guys, read the comic book or seen the movie, The Watchmen?
Yeah.
There's a line from, the comedian at the beginning. Obviously he's evil, but he has a line that's, like, stuck with me for a while. It's, once you realize how terrible the world is, becoming the comedian's the only thing that makes sense. And, like, it just always kind of stuck with me, and I don't embody that fully, but yeah, there's some times where I'm like, yeah, that's awful. Like, I can't think about that too hard.
Yeah, then all those people died.
Like,
Shame. So anyway, here's a 9/11 joke.
yeah, like, it sucks, and it's not on everyone's wavelength, but, like, if you can't vibe with it, get off of the think tank. Nice. But anyway, I guess we'll move on from Epstein.
We're at 103 minutes right now on the recording. I think it's about time that we wrap shit up. You guys have anything else you want to talk about?
Did you just say 103 minutes?
Whatever the fuck. It's an hour and 3 minutes. I'm fucking tired. It's been a long day.
All right. Anything from you, Mr. Justin?
My fellow Americans, allow me to say that it's great to be back. I did enjoy my little break of not editing the podcast for a week, but it's time to hop back on the train, make some good shit. And Ian, we still have to eat that spicy wing sauce.
I am working the next 6 days, but whenever you guys want, even if it's like before I go into work at 1 o'clock one day, just go ahead and let me know.
And by the way, we have to start doing that cooking challenge again, boys. Part 2, motherfuckers.
Oh, I've got. Okay, just real quick about that. I've got my recipe, but I cannot make it for $20. So, do we want to like change the rules a little bit? Because I need a decent amount.
Yeah, I'm thinking instead of like basing it off of money, just base it off of like flavor and originality.
Okay, so for this one, it's a different kind of thing. We just, no matter what the money, you get anything from your house, anything from the store, and we just make the best thing, and whoever makes the best thing wins.
Absolutely.
All right.
Because my thing, I have to actually prep a bottle of hot sauce, homemade, and it has to sit for like 10 days.
Justin, I love you, buddy, but if you make me anything like you did last time, you're going on the list.
No. This is actually hot sauce I made before, and like my family is eating it.
Okay. I know, I trust you, dude.
Okay, your family ate the last thing.
No.
Don't fall for his
What my
tricks,
family ate
Ian.
last time. That was a struggle meal between me and my ex-wife.
Okay. You know what? I feel it. I'm down. I think that you can. I'm gonna give you a chance to cook. Ryan, endorse his chance to cook.
I will break that bottle and shiv you.
Ryan, give the man a chance, dude. Come on.
I gave him a chance. He gave me food poisoning.
Oh my god.
Classic.
Okay, but Justin, I trust it. When do you guys want to do that? You want to get that done before January's up?
Just anytime.
Okay. I'm down for that, and obviously, I'm down for Happy Sticks and to get that cooking thing done whenever. And
all right. Well, good night, everybody.
Join us next.